Good evening, everyone. My name is Irvin Pretz. I'll be presenting my policy speech. Policy proposition. The United States needs to implement effective laws to help strengthen climate resilience. It's a hot button topic in our nation and our globe, really. So that's what I chose to talk about. Harm. Obviously, we all know the harm that's caused by climate change, and global climate change is described as any significant change in the measures of climate lasting for an extended period of time. Things are getting worse. This is a direct quote from Petteri Talas, Secretary General of the World Meteorological Organization, from a New York Times article. Climate change is accelerating, bringing the world dangerously close to irreversible change. Excuse me, inherency, the ground for my claim for inherency is not drawn from thin air. They're documented in everyday situations. Extreme weather changes are increasing in our world and in our country. We need to address it as best we can now before it continues to get worse. Uh, Things can't stay the same, and us and we can't expect to be able to live the way we are for much longer. We conclude that since 1975 there has been a substantial and observable regional and global increase in proportion Category 4 and 5 hurricanes of 20 to 35% per Celsius of anthropogenic global warming. This is a quote from How Climate Change is Making Hurricanes More Dangerous. You see this every year across the nation. And then you see the effects of it in California, with drier conditions, hotter conditions throughout the year. Seems like summer is getting longer in California, and wildfire season seems longer every year. This is a quote from an online article, How Climate Change is Making Hurricanes More Dangerous, from the Yale Climate Connections, posted on July 21st, 2020. Solvency. This is what I think is most important. This is the greatest step forward um, for our nation and the world to address the issue at hand. I didn't come up with it, obviously, but the Paris Climate Agreement. This is the greatest step forward we have made in regards to climate change. It shows that the problem is real and all countries need to take part in the recovery and change of how we treat our climate. The Paris Agreement builds upon the convention and for the first time brings all nations into a common case to undertake the ambitious effort to combat climate change and adapt to its effects with enhanced support to assist developing countries to do so. This is important because it's not just the big countries that are involved. First world countries are looking to help smaller countries with less resources to um, bring their climate resilience efforts up to par and help in the general recovery. It's important to include everybody, and all countries can do their part. I don't think we need to step back from this policy for political reasons or whatever, because it's all for the greater good of the globe. These are my references, 6 references for the policy speech. Thank you for your time.